Hello, welcome back. This is Kench1913, and we are Let's Playing Dragon Quest 11 for the 3DS. No, I'm just joking. We're playing Dragon Quest 11, and in the last episode, we won the tournament after stopping Vince from using drugs and saving all the fighters and all that. Nah, I should probably go back and talk to those fighters, but whatever. So now it's time to fight our way back to... to fight our way to Dundrasil as Rab has stolen our gear. And honestly, Rab's stolen everything from us. And he must pay. Now I'm gonna put Eric in the group. These guys are getting angry for no reason. I'm not here to kill them. Or am I? Did you just see your friends viciously destroyed?
Be gone!
Potentially you did.
Take this!
Alright, cool. And Flame Slash. Yippee skippy. So there we go. Yeah, we're gonna run. I'm pretty sure I showed those guys off, so I'm not gonna show those guys off again. I think I fought the executioners. Or did I? I don't know. Let's fight them. Kandars. We're fighting a bunch of Kandars. Hello, cat. Hello, Catdar. Boom! Uh-oh, you better watch out, Veronica's got that that terrific ability of spell power.
Veronica wins again!
Hell yeah, boxer choice. Okay, so we beat that guy. Let's head up here now. We're gonna head off to Dundrasil now, as Rab and probably Jade are waiting for us there. Let's fight you, group of enemies. Don't bite me, cat. But yeah, we are taking on the enemies. We are showing off enemies. Defeating our foes with spells of boom booms.
Thank goodness.
Of big bang booms. Okay. Let's head this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fought most of these enemies now at this point. At least in the Octagonia region. Dundrasil Octagonian region. Look at those beautiful waterfalls. Look at that. There's a guy. I never noticed that up there. Wow. I never noticed that before. Wow. Jeez, the things you... Yeah. Wow, what a beautiful waterfall. And then there's just some dude in it. Alright, I'm going to take on the stone golem, which I'm positive I fought before. But we have ourselves a new enemy here. Raven Mad or something, maybe. Raven Lunatic. Bye-bye, lunatic. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Eric. I helped you. Let's do Drizzle. There we go. Knocked him down. Alright, now it's time to fight you, Knight Errant. Because I didn't fight you before. Or maybe I did, but at this point, I don't remember. Knight is still on his feet, even though he got hit by a nasty fireball.
Be gone!
And now he falls down and dies.
Easy peasy.
Alright, Sylvando, just one more level and we can learn Hustle Dance. I love it. We're learning Hustle Dance. Alrighty, so here we are at the thing. Yeah, I wonder why Rab... Yeah, I wonder why Rab wants to come to Dundrasil. Yep. First we lose thing of this. We lose it from the Sultan, and now we're losing it from Rabbers. The Rabbermeister. Rabberinsky. Alright, maximum focus by 4. Sizzly Puff blasts a hot sizzling to temper 300 degrees, making the materials easier to work with, extremely useful for items that require a lot of work. So pretty much anything that's at level 2, as you can see, not that. Oh, I need one more big bonus. I didn't get it. That's a shame. Excuse me. Alright, so we can make the dapper thing. And gloves and other accessories. We want to make this as well. Okay, so let us first work on making this. It's under clothes. As you can see, it's a 2. Okay, so we want to do a sizzly puff. And now we're going to do double edge. Alright, sweet. Next is double. Oof, not cool. I think next is half. Well then let's just do a... I got it. Okay. Oh, so close. Alright. This is not going to turn out well. It's on 2, off on 1, and broken on another. We're probably going to get a failure. Oh, wow, success. I will take it. Honestly, I was thinking that was going to be worse. But yeah, as we go through, there'll be more abilities that we'll get that will actually be able to do this better. But for the time being, let's use Sizzly Puff. And then honestly, at this point, you're better off using this. And hopefully we can get, oh, so close. I just need a little bit more on this. Hopefully, so the thing about making items when you're making these things, you'll make them, but here's the thing, they won't, when you make them, they won't have any extra abilities. So it's not like the alchemy pot where if you make it wrong, you're screwed. Alright, let's equip this, even though it brings down the magical might and mending, but that's okay because His charm is more important. And we're going to take this off and add the natty cravat, which brings up his evasion, his charm, his deafness, and boom, Sylvando. Look at him, prim and proper, standing like that. And yeah, there we go. Now everyone sort of has a. Well, actually, let's just do a thing right now. Look at that. Now everybody's in costume. Yay. Hello, sir. So yeah, this guy sells a bunch of good stuff. Unfortunately, I will not be purchasing any of it at this point. Book of Evasion might actually not be too bad. But it's not worth bringing up your evasion. 2%, well, 5 is not actually nothing to cough at or joke about or whatever. I welcome to at night, where I don't really know if there's much difference. There are some. Oh, orcs are not here at night. There's some orcs down here. They are not here at night, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll fight some orcs later. So let's head on up to Dundrasil, or at least the ruins of Dundrasil. Now, if you remember correctly, I came in here earlier, and I kind of skipped battles, but this time we're actually gonna fight.
So this is Dundrasil. I'd heard the rumors about what happened here, but still, I never expected this.
Yeah, it really sucks. Look at the monsters.
To think that not so very long ago, this was one of the world's great cities, and that it was reduced to rubble in a single night.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
The king and queen murdered by monsters. The princess of Heliodor, too. The poor thing was only visiting.
That's a shame.
But I don't need to tell you this. They were your parents, after all.
That's right. Why you gotta rub it in, Sylvando? But maybe we can figure out what the hell's going on.
So where's the old guy from the tournament, anyway? And why'd he drag us all the way out here?
Look, those torches are lit. He must be in there somewhere, waiting for us.
Yes. He is waiting. He is waiting and watching.
Hello. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't think it's just a coincidence we're here and they're here to with the old Dundrasil and all that. So anyways, we're gonna No, never. There we go. Alright, we're finally gonna take on the green dragon. And this calls for Dragon Slash. And this calls for Boulder, whatever this is. Boulder. Oh no! The dragon's not affected.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Kill your sister. And there we go, green dragon down. That takes care of one. I should try and steal from the dragon. Now, we already collected everything that's here, but I might as well collect this thing. And we get magic beast hide. I'm pretty sure what we get from the dragon, obviously, is going to be dragon scales. If I had to take a gander on what we're gonna get. Whoa. Double whoa. You shouldn't be using your front claw like that. Yeah, let's use this ability.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Alright, so I think everybody gets healed up and all that good stuff. Ah. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see. Yeah, I figured it wasn't gonna. Yeah, let's try stealing. Yeah, Eric's. Nice, blocking with the shield. Yeah, use Sudo, I guess.
Let's heat things up.
Or maybe I should use Crackle, or... I don't even have Crackle at this point. This will help us be fire resistant. That's not even better. Bye bye, Green Dragon.
Told you I was tough.
Oh, Veronica, leveling up, learning green magic, which is good. And there you go, Dragon Hide, we get that. Hello, Slime. I'm not bad, Slime. Yeah, so we gotta get to the castle, and the way that we get to the castle is through the well and the braziers. And this scene does make more sense if you do it at night, I think. Personally. Alright, so here we are at the ruins of Dundrasil. When we came here earlier, there was truly nothing here, and now here's Rab.
So you made it at last.
Yes, we did.
Is it just you? Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
It's not like we had much choice. Now, where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you? I suppose that's because your pal here's the luminary.
That's right, how'd you know?
Wait. How could you...
I thought you died years back, laddie. When I saw that mark in your hand at the tournament, my heart skipped more than a few beats, let me tell you. Now, come along. There's something I want to show you, if you'll indulge an old man for a wee while.
Sure. Interesting.
Perhaps...
Yeah, let's...
I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, you must know. That old man knew who we were, probably by looking in my hand. I mean, there's nothing you could do about it. You're taking your sweet-ass time, aren't you, Rab? Let's walk.
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look, are you going to tell us who you are or what?
It seems like he wasn't.
I'd already given up most of my duties by then. I spent most of my days in the city enjoying my retirement. Oh, we had us some fun. And then the monsters came, and I lost everything.
So obviously he's a citizen of
I was your
Dundrasil.
age, laddie. This was one of the finest cities you could ever hope to see. And look at it now. One night. That's all it took them to tear it all apart. Ugh. Just listen to me blethering on. I was going to show you something, wasn't I? Come on.
All right, Rab. He's really letting it loose here.
Huh? Is this somebody's grave?
Yeah, you're damn right.
Aye. This is where the King and Queen of Dundrasil are buried.
You mean?
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of my daughter and son-in-law.
Whoa! And yes, this is Dragon Quest V theme.
Wait,
Or
but that would
a
mean
song.
you're his grandfather.
Yes.
These two fine young souls died, and I survived. I came to believe there must have been a reason for that. That someone had a purpose in mind for me. So I set out to learn why Dundrasil was destroyed. I've been on the road ever since.
So yeah, this is our grandpa, Rab.
I've uncovered some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see. He changed.
Yeah, he tried to kill me.
He once believed in the power of the luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil, that you were the Darkspawn. He's not a man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend?
So yeah,
There's
Rab
something behind it all.
used to be the
The
king.
fall of Dundrasil, the change in my old comrade. I promise you, I will find out the truth.
Poor Rab.
Eleanor, my girl. Erwin, I found your boy. He wasn't lost to us after all.
Well, at least you get to connect with him,
You're
Grandpa.
alive, laddie. Against all the odds, and now you're home. You've no idea how many times I've dreamed of this day. I never thought it would actually come. Now, will you humor an old man a while longer?
Sure.
There's an old royal ritual, you see. It's to send the souls of the departed to a better place. I'd like you to help me perform it.
Why, you never did it before? Why? Were you waiting for me?
There's an altar up in the hill behind the castle. I'll be waiting for you there.
All right, Rab. So yeah, Rab was the king a long time ago in Dundrasil, and now give him a
I've been
hand.
thinking. Oh.
Yep, it's nice to have some family. I mean, I honestly don't know if there's been a game in Dragon Quest where you get to play as like family members other than 5, I guess. Like literally, they're all your family. But yeah, you get to hear this wonderful theme from Dragon Quest V. The scene where... Hello, bunnies. The scene where many things happen with this music. Many things. Look at this lovely... Look at that. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, great music. Perfect for this. I mean, I guess if you potentially couldn't have, like, made new music and you had to use different music, this is the music to use. You know what I mean? Oh, there's Jade.
Everything's ready.
Thank you, Princess. It looks just perfect.
Why'd you call her Princess?
Wait, you don't mean...
If the rest of you wouldn't mind standing back here with me, only members of the Dracilian royal family may perform the ritual.
How come he called you princess? Are you?
Quiet now. The ritual is about to begin.
You just follow my lead. All right, laddie?
All right, Grandpa.
The souls of those who depart this life must all return to Yggdrasil. One life for each leaf of the great world tree. But those taken by monsters cannot return of their own accord. So our ancestors devised a ritual to send them on their way.
Just burn a bunch of trees.
The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's bosom. Each butterfly is a lost soul, and now they can all be at peace.
That's pretty cool. I honestly didn't know there was that many people that died in Dundrasil. Jeez Louise.
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess. It was a noble sacrifice you made. Thank you, my beautiful girl. And goodbye. I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she?
Well, she left me 2 things. A pendant and this letter.
Oh, no. She didn't, did she? So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh?
Yeah, I mean, if I never saw the letter, I mean, my adventure would never have started.
If only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie. You've been through so much.
Yeah, my whole village was destroyed. Both of them.
But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh? Oh, Eleanor.
Give your grandpa a hug, man.
I'm sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
So Rab is a grandpa. That one soul is kind of lost there, huh? And yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's no one in the. Yeah, poor Rab. He's sad, and honestly, I get it. I totally get it. So let's head on down. You figure out who the girl is, eh? Yeah, I mean, I guess you can kind of already know who the girl is, literally by just her name and what the name of the princess was of the place, and why they call her princess. Yeah, let's talk to Jade here.
Lady Eleanor. Who's there? You weren't supposed to see that.
What, you crying?
I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk?
Okay.
My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born. So in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. I loved her so much. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother.
Interesting. Yeah.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then.
Like 18 years.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
up there.
How do these guys find us? These Heliodorian soldiers.
Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt.
Especially this far away.
Heliodor. Come on. We need to get back to the others.
Alright, so we're with Jade. Let's do a party talk. Run! How the hell they get over there? How is that possible?
Where are the ones from the altar? No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn? No sign of him either. Blast! They must have got away. It's him!
Uh-oh.
He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
We gotta take him out.
Oh,
Let's...
for goodness sake.
What shall we do with the girl? Sir Hendrick's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive.
He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to side with him.
Yeah, this is messed up, man.
Just you try it.
Yeah, so she kicks ass. Jade.
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrick! Sir Hendrick!
He's smart.
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
Alright, so am I heading up the mountain or down the mountain? Oh, we gotta get off the mountain. Where did he come from? Uh-oh, Hendrick's here.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run.
I beg to differ. No, maybe not.
You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia. Men, the Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl.
Yeah, let's see you try.
Forward!
Yeah.
This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic. You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
I don't know. I think, I am an RP. Whoa, cool. I am an RPG hero. I mean, I can fall.
Hendrick! Don't you dare!
Uh-oh. And there you go.
Princess Jade? Surely not.
Yes, Princess Jade is alive, and that's her. Jade of Heliodor. There goes the pension.
No! Hold on!
Princess!
And yeah, unfortunately she
I
lost him.
won't let you go again.
She lost him back in the day. Otherwise, maybe Jade would be living in... well, I mean, Jade technically would go back to Heliodor, but maybe she'd be living in Cobblestone with us. Yep, so Hendrick, we have evaded once again. And here we are in a cabin in the Dundrasil region, if you remember, to the south of the castle. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you didn't come here earlier, this would all be brand new. But luckily for us, we explore. And somehow we survived, of course.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Great, now Jade's got
I'm
a call.
soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we? I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother. That she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor.
Yep, so she sacrificed herself to save both of us.
Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life.
Yeah, she was pretty cool, my mom. She saved us.
That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go.
Well, you can't. Don't blame
I
yourself.
can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him.
Or maybe dementia.
So we set out together to find out who and why.
Did you find anything, or...?
I never expected to see Hendrick again, let alone on a battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
Look at that, a bright sunny day.
Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Alright. Sunny days, take the clouds away. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go back to the ruins of Dundrasil, even though the Heliodoran forces are probably swarming the place. And yeah, we're gonna do a quick save, because I think the next part can be tricky. But we are getting a lot of plot done, and once I finish up this section, is pretty much I'm gonna be done for the eve. All right, so I already got the treasure behind the house. Let us walk this way. I will fight you. And yeah, Jade is in here as a guest. She uses spears, which is funny that they show her. It's actually kind of funny that they show her, like using fisticuffs.
We win again.
But in this part, she's fighting with her spear, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. I don't really mind, but. Yeah, so Hendrick was a knight of, Hendrick was a boy who grew up in Zwar, who was, I guess, born in Zwardas. Then his village got attacked, and the King of Heliodor saved him, and then he came to become a knight in Heliodor. As he was growing up being a knight, he met Princess Jade, and there you go. Just in case you're wondering why they would be on such good or first name basis or whatever. Is that reason alone. This guy really doesn't know when to quit.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
I mean, honestly, how many times have I fallen out of the sky? At least twice. Well, technically I jumped that first time. No, you know what? I've fallen at least 3 times.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrick. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king?
Yeah.
You have been away from home too long, girl.
You suck.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has.
This is some badass action here.
Impressive, princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh yeah, she's a badass maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
Being able to do this on a horse, I will admit, Hendrick is fairly impressive.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you? Yeah!
Hendrick!
Princess!
I'm sorry. Get on.
We're taking his own horsey.
Now
Wow.
hold on tight.
I'm surprised his horse even follows at this point. But nicely done.
Princess, what have you become?
Well, no, actually, she should ask you that question. Well, not princess. Take away princess and add Hendrick. Alright, back at the ruins of Dundrasil.
Look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrick and his men.
Yeah, I know. Hendrick's a jerk.
So it was old Hendrick, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon.
Yeah, Mordegon.
His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything.
Okay.
Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it. You're the luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One.
Alright.
But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there.
Alright, cool.
Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, Luminary.
Alright, we get the rainbow. Yay.
Well, Can you see anything?
What's it do?
Don't tell me it's a dud. If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him. He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother, I promise.
So yeah, we're gonna get Rab and Jade in our group. Alright, Rab, geez. Rab's awesome, Jade is also awesome. Alright, so now we have a fullish party.
Yes?
All you learned was Mordigan.
I've been thinking. Yes!
Yeah, we can learn some leadership.
Oh, hello.
The power to overcome darkness lies within Dundrasil. Alright, so let us look at Rab. Rab has cane. He has a thief's turban and a poncho. Honestly, I'd rather him have the malleable mask because that helps. Actually, what is a thief's turban? Yeah, it raises defense, but what else? Does it raise agility? Dark protection, poison protection, that's pretty good, but I prefer poncho. You can wear the robe of serenity. And I'll deal with what he's going to wear later. And then Jade, she's got basically a glaive. And yeah, let's equip the bunny suit. Even though she does lose evasion, that's alright. And bunny ears. And finally the... not the garter, I think it's fishnet stockings. I'm gonna take them off of you. And there you go, look, we have Jade as a bunny girl. Oh yeah, so Rab can not only be equipped with a stick, but he can also be equipped with a claw, which is cool. I'm gonna stick with your cane for right now. But yeah, and then she's gonna hang out with her thing, and yeah, I'll deal with all this later. We gotta leave town for us to get a new something to do. This stuff's all rusty, probably. Too bad we can't just take it.
Huh? Hey, the branch, it's...
So yeah, that should look kind of familiar to you if you played Dragon Quest III. The various orbs of collecting. We gotta collect some orbs.
Oh, darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Yeah.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all.
Alright, 1 out
And
of
we've
6.
already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had.
Alright, we got 1 down. 5 to go.
I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
It's interestingly enough, if you remember back in Dragon Quest III, you had to get the red orb from a bunch of pirates. And what are pirates or Vikings or whatever? Basically sea thieves.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
Sweet, we get the gold orb too. We're already a third of the way through. And interestingly enough, back in Dragon Quest III, how did we get the gold orb? Through a merchant town where his greed grew so big that they threw him in jail, and he told us to take the orb.
Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
Orbs. Orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Uh-oh, Sylvando doesn't like it.
Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
Now, as... Yeah, let's go to Puerto Valor. Yeah, Sylvando,
Hello.
I know what his problem is. He's got something to do with Puerto Valor there.
Oh, hello.
But we already got a third of the orbs. That's great. Power of darkness. This is why I'm going to trust the guiding you. Yeah, there's 4 left. Anyways, even though as tempting as it is to keep Jessica, as tempting as it is to keep, what's her name in that, I'm actually going to take her out of it. I don't want her to, I'm not here to sexualize video game characters, and, I mean, I'm not really sexualizing it, it's just, you know, there'll be a point where we need to keep, where we need to have that on, and the point is not right now, so. Anyways, we are going to stop the video here, and in the next episode, we are going to head off to Puerto Valor. I believe there are some other things we could do, side questy wise, I think. Right now, I'm going to double check, but I don't think so. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next episode, we'll head over there to Puerto Valor. I've been Hendrick 1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.